Okay, sweet. All right, we're ready to go. Voice is on and everything. Yep. Okay. Julio. All right, Mary, thanks for coming in. We're gonna get started here. Okay, so keep straight up. Let's the max. Forward. All right, let's go for jumping jack. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go for squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down for push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, on your backs. Close guard chokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, right leg up. Up with your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Switch sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, let's go for bridges now, holding your collar, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right. So now we'll go for chin to our chest, keeping the grip on your collar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Chin to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, ear to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. All right, let's sit up for break falls. Okay, starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's leg out right again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's roll back and hold. Let's rock back, and we're coming into our action stance. Okay, so one leg back, one leg up here, side to side. Okay, loosening up those hips. Okay, lead leg flat on the floor. Alternating sides. Okay. All right, so next one, now starting seated, swinging the legs to an S mount position and stepping the back leg up. Other side, back leg stepped up. Okay, going in reverse, side to side. Okay, one hand on the mat here to help here. Okay, one hand on the mat. All right. All right, time. So now let's practice some rolls, okay? So rolling forward and backwards and sideways, okay? So just get comfortable here, rolling. Backwards. Other shoulder. Sideways. And just getting comfortable moving around. Using our rolls. Make sure you're doing both shoulders. Make sure you're practicing sideways too. Okay. All right, let's move it on to scooting, butt scoots. Okay. Keep moving. All right, so let's move it on. We're gonna do a couple dummy drills on our dummies, or if you have your heavy bag, actually that would be probably a good one to use too. Okay, so for some of these drills, actually a heavy bag might be better. So up to you whether you want to do it. So we're gonna start here. Okay, we're gonna take a ready stance. We're gonna practice doing this cross step with my back leg here into a knee on belly, and then switching the side, coming back in front again, other side now. So cross step, knee on belly, pivot to the other side. Okay, make sure we're doing that transfer correctly, knee to knee, right? Switch my foot, and then I step. I'm always keeping at least one knee on the dummy at all times. When I'm transferring here, my knees, both knees are on the dummy, okay? I don't want to hop. Then I take my weight off, so I need to get sure I bring my knee to my knee first, switch my feet, and then I'm here. When you do it quickly, it looks nice and smooth, okay? And that's what you want. So again, I'm here, 1, 2. Okay, so make sure you're doing the form right, okay? And then you speed it up, and then you can make it look really smooth. Okay, let's try that out for a minute or two here. So you're just moving, ready stance, okay? Stepping, switching sides, ready stance, stepping, switching sides. Okay, so for this one, like the heavy bag might be good to use. All right, let's try it out. 2 minutes on the clock. There you go. If you have questions, Mary, just unmute yourself, okay? And I can stop and answer. Just me and you today, so virtual private lesson. Now I'm gonna swap the side, pass the guy's leg. Let's go. Yeah. One. There's the right. Move the legs just like that. Okay. Make sure you're breathing through the movement. Right? In the explosive movement, I need to breathe. Pass. Switch the knee. Breathing the whole time. Okay? That's time. All right. So the next exercise we're going to do is practice body lock passing. Okay. So how we can do this in our dummies is I'm going to start here on one side, or actually centered. Okay. I'm going to put my head to the floor here, right around the hip level. Okay. When I'm doing this in a real person, I'm trying to pin their hip. I don't want to let their hip come up. Okay. So now I'm pinning the hip using my shoulder and my head on the mat, okay? And now we're gonna do a jump over where I'm almost doing like temporarily a headstand from here passing, okay? And then a street square, all right? So we're just getting our legs nice and high and we're jumping over their legs. Okay? It's almost like you're doing kind of a headstand for a second there. And when you have a real person, especially like you're using a heavy bag, you'll probably be better than the dummy on this one. Why? Because if your dummy's like mine and it's a pillow, it kind of like when you put your weight down, it obviously gets crushed up almost to nothing, which is how it would be on a real person. So in this case, the heavy bag might be better, okay? Because it actually won't like crunch in when you put your pressure on it, okay? So we're here, we're starting right in front square, okay? I'm gonna put my head to one side, and now I'm gonna jump with my legs to the other side, okay? And notice how I land here. I'm in a bridging position, right? My feet are on the floor. I don't want my hip on the ground. My feet are up. I'm keeping weight on the back. Now I turn, and then the side control, okay? And then we go again to the other side, right? So hands on the mat, okay? Hands on the mat. I put my head to the floor, and you'll see my shoulder is on top of the dummy, okay? Now I jump, land, right up at the end, okay? Then I go again, jump. Okay. See how I can go nice and slow, right? So try to go slow. Don't throw your body into it at first. You know, just kind of get comfortable with it. We'll spend a few minutes here. It's not a speed thing today. You're still new to this exercise. Okay. Once we get going, then we'll be able to go pretty quick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have done that before, but the flipping over is really hard with my flooring right now. Can I just do I guess the baby version of it, where I'm just kind of going over to the other side?
Yes, so a good alternate would be here. So when you come up, okay, so you just kind of hop to the side. Okay?
Yeah.
See how I'm like supporting myself?
Yeah.
Even just doing a forward roll over the back. You know, if you notice here, like I'll just do a forward roll over the back, and now I can land, you know, kind of softly, and then square up that way. That might be another option, or if you're on a harder surface, do whatever way you feel safe. I don't want you to hurt yourself in this one.
Okay.
But there are ways that you can kind of slow yourself down so you're not hitting really hard. So basically, I'm just doing kind of like a forward roll. I'm just hanging out here, rolling, forward, landing here. And the good thing about going slow with this exercise is it really gives a lot of control on how you kind of position your body and balance in the situation. Okay? So just try it out, however you feel safest. I'm gonna try it here with you, so we'll put 3 minutes on the clock. All right, go ahead. These springboards are really nice to feel, actually.
I love that even in virtual classes, around that I can still skip the warm up, roll into the technique.
Typical high belts.
Yep.
You know.
Got to keep the tradition alive, even if we're not over Zoom.
Yep.
Sorry, late, everybody.
We're just practicing like the basics body lock where I'm put my head to the floor.
Yep.
And I kind of do like a forward roll over the dummy, but I keep this weight on it. Yeah. Halfway there. Like we're gonna have to do my head stance here while we do this too. I'm holding on to this ski too. Got it?
Right, that is nice springboards, isn't it?
Yeah. Mary, once you get to check out the springboard, you're gonna be excited. It's nice.
Soon, you guys, soon.
Vancouver, Canada is already reopening, so exciting times. Hopefully we're there too soon. All right, it's time. Let's get a quick water break, okay?
Oh, yeah, I need water break, you guys. 3 minutes of drilling.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We were doing all the way on that water break, yes. All right. Okay, so next thing today, or this week rather, we're working on guard. Okay. So it's great for dummy training. We can do a lot of submissions with our dummies from the guard, okay? So we're gonna start here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna get a sleeve grip. With my other hand, I'm gonna go under the arm and get a deep collar grip here, okay? 4 fingers inside, all right? So from there, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the elbow of my dummy in, and I'm gonna go for that top lock position. You guys remember where I get my leg over the shoulder, okay? And now I'm starting to attack this arm bar here, okay? So from there now, my grip that was in the collar can slide down to a tricep. I could push, remember how I'm swiveling my hips here and then passing my leg over the head. We have our arm bar, okay? So we're just practicing our arm bar, but just using that top lock that we've been doing. If you guys were in Kirkland with Professor Josh, how we've been working on that one a lot, working on the top lock. So you should be pretty familiar with that one already, Mary. But now we're just doing it with the dummy, okay? So starting from a sleeve grip and collar clip, or collar grip. So collar sleeve, right? So from there, I'm gonna push the elbow in, get a high guard. Remember, over the shoulder, I'm squeezing my knees. Now I'm gonna transfer my hand down to the tricep. Other hand pushing the face. Remember, I'm swiveling my hip. This foot needs to come over the head. And I pass my leg over the head from here. And now I have my arm lock, okay? Then I go and do the other side. So we're gonna do 20 reps each side. Okay, so pushing, high guard, pull the arm, push the head, pass my leg over. We got the arm lock. Then I do the other side, okay? So 20 reps each side, okay, guys? If you have questions, just holler. So halfway there, guys. Keep it going. Get those reps in. My dummy, honestly, sometimes I feel like it feels better if I don't even start with my guard closed. I just go right into it. That might be up to you guys to decide how you want to do it. Remember how we're initiating, okay? You got to make sure you push that elbow in a little bit so that you can get that guard up high over the shoulder. And that's the first thing you do is push that elbow towards your center line, okay? Push the elbow in, I lock over the shoulder, and take it step by step. Remember, tight circles here, okay? So when you're passing your leg over, okay, when you start to pass your leg over, don't take a big swing. That's the space we need to escape the arm. You stay nice and tight, okay? Making that circle as close to their head as possible, okay? Keep that in mind. Stay tight this whole time. All right, guys, that's time. Okay, so before we go on to the next one, just to kind of go into some details on that one. So when I'm here, okay, and I'm getting my hand inside the collar, this is my posture control, right? This is no-gi. Obviously, I wouldn't have the collar. I can just grab the head, okay? I need to have something controlling their posture. Otherwise, they're going to be, if they're doing a good job posturing up, it's going to be very difficult for me to get that top lock position, right? So I have that collar grip for the posture. I'm pushing the elbow in towards my center line, okay? I need to do that as well, very important. These are the first two things I need to do. Posture control and pushing the elbow to my center line, okay? If their elbow is near my hip, it's impossible for me to get a good top lock. I got to push the elbow to my center line, and now I can lock up. And you see I'm already exposing this angle I need for the armbar. I'm already almost perpendicular. Remember, when we're doing armbar, we got to get perpendicular, right? So when I'm in this top lock, I'm almost like already at like a 45, okay? And I need to get the rest of the way to the 90 here to make myself perpendicular. But for now, I already have this person's arm exposed. And actually, certain times, I can armbar them right from here, okay? With my legs still in the top lock position, all right? So the next thing we need to do now is take my hand from the collar and slide down to control their tricep, okay? Because now my legs are controlling their posture, okay? Once I get the top lock position, my legs control the posture now. So now I can use my hands to do something else, right? So grabbing the arm now, if I need to, I can use my free hand to push the face. My other foot now is starting to swivel, right? I'm pinching in still with my knees together, okay? This knee is kind of bringing up, like I'm trying to knee my partner in the head. My foot is coming over, and that's keeping them from putting their weight on me, right? So now I already have, that's where I get my angle. I go from the top lock, I swivel my hips, and now you can see I'm perpendicular to my dummy, okay? And now what I'm talking about, when I'm passing my leg over the head, I don't want to be really wide, right? Because then it's unnecessary, and I give too much space, okay? So when I'm passing my leg over the head, look, I almost can bring my foot in front of the head and pass it over, okay? For the guys that have been watching like the John Danaher instructionals, you guys have probably already seen that detail, but it's a really good detail, okay? When you're passing the leg over from one side to the other, you gotta be nice and tight, right? Sometimes you'll even come with your knee in front of the face and then whip your leg over like that, okay? If you do it properly, it's gonna be very difficult for your opponent to find a chance to escape their elbow. Okay, that's the idea, is once I get my top lock, if you do everything right, it should pretty much be done at that point, right? And then if you guys remember, the top lock was like the third step to the move. Okay, so if you're doing a good job getting a good top lock position, at that point, if you do everything right, most likely you're gonna get that finish, okay? So just something to keep in mind when you're training this, okay? To stay nice and tight, make sure your angles are right, make sure you're not giving too much space when you're passing the leg over the head, and then you're going to have a lot of more success finishing that arm bar from the guard, okay? So from here, next thing I want to work on is just going for a triangle, okay? So just like with the arm bar, it's important that I control their posture when I'm doing this, okay? So what we're going to do for the triangle is I'm going to come in, control the head, okay? My other hand is going to be pushing their arm on that side in towards their chest, okay? So now I can get my legs open and I can pass that arm inside. So now that I have the head and the one arm in, okay? From there, my hips come up in order to straighten my body out. That's gonna help me to pass my partner's arm across my body, okay? That's what I need to do when I'm doing the triangle. I don't want their arm here. I want it to go across my body, and now I'm trapping it using my torso, okay? From there, I can bring my legs in. I can grab my shin. Notice with my other hand, I'm grabbing the head. I can adjust and get my angle to finish this triangle, okay? So we're just taking it step by step, kind of getting into some of the finer details of this setup, all right? So again, we're here in the guard. I'm gonna come in inside the arm, always inside, okay? Try not to control the head with the arm inside because it's easy for them to push your arm off, right? If I come inside the arm, now he needs to circle his hand inside first before he can push me away at all, okay? So I'm always trying, if I can, I'm always doing this motion from the guard. It's constant battle. They're gonna be circling, I'm gonna be circling, okay? Constantly. We need to always be fighting for this inside position, okay? Once I get this inside position, I control the head, I control the wrist. I push it in, and I pass my leg over, okay? From there, I need to close my guard first. I'm not trying to go right away and lock the triangle yet. I'm closing my guard, bringing my heels down, squeezing my knees together. Now I'm gonna lift my hip up, okay? I'm gonna pass the arm, and now I bring my hip back close again. And once I pass the arm across, I wanna trap that arm there. If I stay here, he can pull it back again, right? So after I raise my hip and I pass the arm, now I bring my chest in, or I bring my legs in, okay? From there, control the head, free hand, control my shin. Okay, you'll be able to tell which grip you use for each one because if I'm closing the triangle with my leg this way, I need to use my hand on the opposite side to pull my leg, okay? You can't go like this and it's gonna feel weird, right? So when I'm here and I'm setting this thing up, okay, I come in, I push, I pass the arm inside. Okay, now I'm gonna switch now. This hand comes in, grabs the posture. I'm sorry, wait, before I pass the arm. Now I control the head with my opposite hand. My other hand controls my shin, okay? Now normally I'd have a hip to push off of, which ideally I wanna push off on their hip, okay? But since our dummies don't have legs, I'm just gonna start by pushing off of the floor. But make sure you squeeze your knee here and I adjust my angle, okay? So now I'm starting to get perpendicular, right? Just like when I'm doing the arm bar. Okay, my leg is nice and tight. I'm pulling the shin tight here. It should be horizontal behind the back of the head. And then I lock my triangle. Now, if I took the time to adjust that way, you're gonna have a very tight triangle, okay? And your opponent isn't gonna be in a very good position to defend it. And I can just squeeze my legs together. I like to hug my knee. Some people prefer to pull on the head. I just feel better if I hug my whole knee like this and really get a good grip around my own leg here because that makes it nice. I feel like I just get a really good squeeze this way. Yeah. So up to you to experiment with that, how you finish it. There's a number of ways, but for me, I really like hugging the knee like that, okay? So again, we're here. Okay, so first thing, I'm always fighting for this inside position, right? So always bringing my hands in, controlling the head. And now I use my free hand to push the arm. I pass my leg in. And you see I kind of toss the arm. Some people have to make a mistake of, they go to push the arm in and then they still hold on to it. Nice. Once you push the arm in, I want to like throw the arm in between my legs, okay? I let go right away because I'm holding on to that arm still, then it defeats the purpose, okay? Because you can't lock your triangle. I got to toss the arm between my legs, let go, and then lock with the head and the arm inside. Now hip up, pass the arm, okay? Now I'm gonna control the head, all right? Easy way to know is if I pass the arm with my left, I'm controlling the head with my left now. Free hand grabs the shin, I adjust and lock. Squeeze the knee. All right? So let's try that out, guys. Last one today, okay? Let's do 20 reps each side. Gonna get some reps in on our basic submissions here, okay? Actually, this is a little more advanced than your regular triangle and armbar setup. The top lock and setting up the triangle this way is a little more advanced, but for me, I feel like it works better on people who know jiu-jitsu. So.
To your point, Professor, about different ways that you like to finish, what leverage points you get. I don't know if this is helpful for people, but one of the ways I like to finish a lot is to go for the cup either under it or the leg grip. Because I find that like actually that helps me also with the dummy. Because like, dummy's pretty loose, right? Actually helps me like if I go for that grab, helps me like orient myself correctly. In place. So it's another way maybe people can experiment with finishing.
Totally. Yeah, that's a good way too, guys. Yeah, like Coach Nick was saying. Another option other than hugging the arm, sometimes the guy tries to stand up. In that case, you want to immediately hug the leg. Okay, especially if it's self-defense, because if you don't, when the guy stands up in your triangle, they're a strong person, they can lift you up and slam their way out of the triangle. But all you gotta do is underhook the leg. Once you do that, there's no more slam. It's impossible for someone to pick you up if you're hugging the leg. Okay? It immediately puts us all kinds of weight on the neck, unless they're just like the Hulk or something. It's just not going to work.
But you shouldn't be triangling anyway.
Yeah, but if you're you should not mess with a big green monster like that. Okay, but if it's a regular person, when they stand up in your triangle, underhook the leg. Okay, and you'll know which one. Okay, so if I have a triangle on this side here, someone stands up. Yeah, so here you guys can see. So if I'm setting up this triangle, and some people stand up to defend, right? They come in, I go, push the arm, I throw my legs in, and I pass here. This guy goes to stand up. I'm just going to underhook the leg here. Okay? And you see that actually gives me the angle I need for my triangle. And now I can just lock it in here. It gets nice and tight right away. Okay? So that knee hug, once you hug the leg, that's like the nail in the coffin right there. It's pretty much over at that point. But you guys need to keep in mind, anytime someone stands up in a triangle, you can't just sit there with the triangle locked. You got to hug the leg. Okay, especially if it's self-defense, because if they slam you, it's done, right? So you got to make sure, hug the leg right away and hold that squeeze, okay? Because at that point, the triangle should be really tight, all right? So something to keep in mind. A couple more minutes here, guys. Finish those reps up. There you go, Mary. Yep. Looking good, looking good. I feel like we've used homemade dummies more than anybody in history right now. It's not a bad thing, I mean. I'm just saying. We've really gotten our use out of these things for sure.
That's for sure. Good training you can do with dummies, you guys.
Well, even during the like normal times, you know, like having a dummy is pretty valuable. You know, because you can just like not. Sometimes nobody's gonna want to train, you know, and you got to get some reps in.
I was never a big believer in dummies.
Really?
Yeah. But I think like a lot of lessons we're learning about this pandemic in terms like a lot of things we're doing now, Zoom calls and things that we're doing. Like we could have been doing this the whole time.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
We could have been doing dummies the whole time, you guys.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it.
Well, you know, it's always more fun to train with an actual person, but there's those times when you're just not going to have somebody, and in those cases, you can either sit on the couch or you can still practice. You know, like for me, I'd rather still practice. Nice, yeah. for me, like, there's not much difference between practicing jiu-jitsu on a dummy and boxing on a heavy bag. You know, it's not a real person, right? Not the same as boxing a real person, but you can still practice your combos. You can still practice your, you know, your basic strikes. You can still do a lot of your cardio stuff. So for me, the dummy is kind of like the heavy bag of jiu-jitsu in a lot of ways, you know?
Great point.
A lot of those skills transfer over when you're working on a real person too. All right, guys, nice work. That's time. Okay, so we're gonna finish it up here. Nice work, Mary. Any questions on the move today? Okay. No, pretty basic, just getting those reps in. So yeah, nice work on that. We're gonna keep it going this week. We'll be working on guard. So we're trying to do some more workout stuff too. I think I might want to do one of these days. I want to do that Baja Fit challenge in class. So I don't know if you've tried that, but the Baja Fit 300 might be a day when
Hard. It looks really hard.
it's actually really freaking hard.
No joke.
Like I tried it and I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, hey, how long is this gonna take? And, you know, they say try to do under 10 minutes. And I was like, yeah, I could probably do under 10 minutes, you know? And by the time I got done with the third exercise, I was like 8 minutes in. I'm like, what the? I don't know what happened, but I feel like there was like a lap somewhere, you know, and like I missed time there. I don't know. Or I was just resting way too much. But I want to try and, you know, try it sometime during the class this week and see if we can get somewhere near 10 minutes. Nothing crazy, but, you know, to see if we can get it done.
I'm down.
Oh, is Jason doing it on Thursday? Okay. Well,
He's been gonna work on it with us in Baja.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'll let you guys do that one, and then maybe we can try it in the regular class like next week or something. But we'll see. I want to try to get my own workout, like, because it took me like I think 14 minutes last time. I want to try to shave it down to 10 if I can. Someone was saying that the fastest was 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't believe that. There's no way. I want to check those reps. You know.
I can never do that fast, but you know.
I'm calling BS. That's literally a rep a second. You know what I mean? And some of those exercises, each rep takes longer than a second. So I'm kind of like, I want to see that and see how they do because I'm calling BS. But
yeah,
we'll try it out though. So nice work today, Mary.
Thanks, man.
Yep, we're gonna finish it up with a bow. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's keep straight up. Back to the mat. Back to each other. All right, thanks again. We'll see you next time.
See you this week, guys.